Okay, so again, one of the first times I talked to him, it might have been the second, it was discussing the 30-day notice, which he insisted had to be turned in on the first of the rental period, which was not in her lease and not in any of the California housing laws. So when I commented, "Oh, that's strange," and he all immediately said, "What?" And like, so literally I said, "It's strange," and that's strange that like that's the case, that you have to turn in, because we had rented from a number of apartments in the past and that had not been the case. And he immediately elevated the situation to a point where he was yelling and not letting me speak. And when it got to the point where it was clear, like, well, unless you can provide some kind of evidence that this is the case, I'm not going to pay you that money. He told me that he would fuck me up and sue me for everything I owe, such that my credit would be so bad that I would never be able to rent or get a car or anything like that for the rest of my life. And those kind of threats kind of continued in varying degrees throughout the rest of my contact with him. And, it gets to this point where he claims he's been in the business for 40 years. He claimed that to me multiple times. He sounds pretty young, so he would have had to start really early if that's the case. And he also, I guess, is a partner in a clothing company as well, and it's kind of this idea of if he's automatically going to escalate any kind of situation to a shouting match where he's fucking people up for all that they owe, at the first sign of disagreement or the first sign of not seeing eye to eye, I just don't see how he could be in any business for 40 years, much less a clothing one, or one that, deals with people on such a frequent basis.